Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to Rock and Roll True Stories. And the Steel Panther and Motley Crue feud just keeps escalating, and I think Steel Panther's probably put an end to it with their comeback. So it all started when Steel Panther frontman Michael Starr and drummer Styx Zadina were interviewed by Little Punk People, and they were asked which musician they'd bring back from the dead. Here's what they had to say to that question.
If you could pick any metal god to bring back from the dead and join your band, who would you pick?
You know who I bring back? I would bring back probably guitar player. God, does it have to be a guitar player?
No, it could be anyone.
Could it be another singer?
Yeah.
I would bring back Vince Neil.
He's not dead.
I'd bring back the Vince Neil from back in the day.
Oh, that guy's
Yeah,
dead.
because that guy's dead. He's gone.
You'd bring back John Bonham, dude.
Oh my God! You know what? I would be too intimidated to sing along with him.
Nikki Sixx didn't really appreciate that insult, and he tweeted last week, "The singer in Steel Panther can go F himself, wannabe band putting down Vince Neil." And when a fan responded saying he didn't understand why Panther were coming after Neil, especially after Vince Neil performed on stage with Steel Panther, Nikki Sixx added, "That's why they're a-holes, backstabbers." Well, over the weekend, Steel Panther decided to actually take it a step further with Nikki Sixx's outrage, and drummer Styx Zadina tweeted, "Sounds like someone needs some attention, haha." He later added, "In order to stab someone in the back, you have to be somewhat cordial to begin with." Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Steel Panther toured with Motley Crue as well as Def Leppard back in 2011, and that was the only band that Steel Panther said that made them feel unwelcome, referring to Motley Crue. They said the egos on Tommy Lee and Nikki Sixx didn't make them feel welcome, but they said Joe Elliott and Def Leppard's crew were great to them. And now Steel Panther took it a step further. They uncovered an interview from the mid-90s when Vince Neil had left Motley Crue and John Corabi was now the new singer of Motley Crue. And there was a joke that Nikki Sixx made about Vince Neil's accident he had water skiing. And here's what he had to say.
Okay, but did they care when their former bandmates sustained several broken ribs and internal injuries while jet skiing a few weeks ago?
My heart goes out to you. What happened to the coral reef?
Oh, man. Hey, when 300 pounds of blubber land on a coral reef, you know there was some dust flying around.
You're invited, but I weigh a ton.
Oh, okay, here we go. Great. Now you know that's going to be run.
So Steel Panther tweeted out that clip and said, "Hey Siri, what's backstabbing?" And then they included that clip, and nothing's been heard from Nikki Sixx since, and I don't think he'll be responding to that at all. But you got to give the guys props from Steel Panther. They're just having fun with it, and it's great publicity for the band as well. So this is one of my favorite stories that came out recently. So a Tool fan unknowingly asked Eddie Van Halen to take his picture. So according to Loudwire, a music fan eager to get photographic record of how close he was to Tool's stage appears to have unknowingly interacted with an even bigger rock legend by asking Eddie Van Halen if he could take the picture. So Eddie Van Halen was attending Tool's show at the Staples Center in Los Angeles last night with his son and his bandmate Wolfgang, and he said, "A guy asked my dad if he could take a picture of him with a stage behind him, having no idea who he just asked." The younger Van Halen explained it in a Twitter post that also featured the view of the interaction, and that was basically his favorite moment of the night. Here's the photo that Wolfgang tweeted out on Twitter last night. That concludes today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern to get another Rock and Roll True Story. Have a good one.